having major technical difficulties. If you joined literally the first 30 seconds of this, I apologize. That was little technical difficulties there. Didn't realize what time it was, then tried to rush. Never a great idea. Happy Tuesday? I think it's Tuesday. Sure. Hope everybody's doing. Let me look at my chart. It is in fact Tuesday. Looked at a calendar. Hope you're all doing well. We are continuing on with the Tara's Menu Staples. I'm Tara. The drinks we're doing this week are things I always say that I have put on a menu somewhere in my career. So we will continue down that. We still have the Dave Wiggler's vision board. So if you missed it yesterday, I don't think today's drink includes anything, but we've just decided to keep it up because why the hell not? Let's go down to the bar and see what everybody's doing. I know Greg is walking around with a screw gun. Good luck, everyone. We're going to flip this around. We're going to walk down the hall. I also know that we have a couple of curbside pickups happening, so pay no attention to if one of us runs off screen. Well, hello!
Hello! I was talking with Greg. He was distracting me from staring wistfully
I let everybody know that the Dave Wiggler's vision board was staying up all week.
I think we should have it framed.
Oh, I'm hanging it up somewhere in this office.
I want it like a giant gilded frame.
Okay.
It does have to be cheap, right?
Sure, why not?
I've been on Wayfair a lot lately with all this. I'm sure I can find a giant gilded picture frame for like $20 on Wayfair.
I'm sure we could find something cheap, and Lord knows I know how to work a spray paint gun. So
no kidding.
We'll be fine.
And the gaudier the better.
The gaudier the better.
I still think this is lacking glitter, and you have glitter.
I put glitter puff paint.
It needs more.
I mean, I had no part in this whatsoever. And was not.
You're right. You did nothing with this.
I was not involved at all.
No. So let's make a drink.
Let's make a drink. So today, what are we making? I let everybody know we're continuing down the Tara Menu Staple list.
And this is the next three we're making I've all had before, but this is actually another one you came up with that I have not had before.
Woo!
But in reading it, I approve of everything.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
I'm not going to argue it. So again, we're going to do this kind of like we did yesterday. I'll make it all in the glass it's supposed to be, but then to share it, I'm going to take it and divide it out again.
And everybody's been warned that Greg is running around with a screw gun.
Just screwing
there
everything.
There was a big debate recently, and by big debate, I mean it was two sentences. Whether you call it we call it a screw gun in the Midwest.
Well,
some people just call it.
I call it a power drill.
A power drill.
Or
just a drill. It was always a screw gun out here.
I always knew it as a power drill. I only learned recently that it goes by screw gun.
Yeah, and that's, I think, a Midwest thing. I really do. So, anyway, whether or not Greg is running around with a screw gun, as I call it, a power drill, as Keith calls it.
Whether he's drilling or screwing all kinds of things.
No one cares. Pay no attention.
It's all semantics.
So a gold rush. We are making a gold rush today.
To try and refocus, really? We're going to get this on track?
I try really hard every day.
No, I know you do. It's a shame. Now, we're going to start with a shot of whiskey.
So that is 1 ounce, correct?
1.5.
A
shot
see, it's my
is
drink.
1.5 ounces.
Fucking remember.
Now, then 3/4 ounce of, we discussed, one of our favorites, Baron Jaeger.
Hi, Greg.
Hi, everybody.
And
Look at that. It's a cup holder. We got a place to put your cup, Keith.
Side note, we'll look at that as soon as we're done with this drink, and I'll show you.
Yeah, we've been closed for 4 months. We put up 11 purse hooks. We've remodeled this year.
That's
I
it.
painted. How dare you? What are you
But
adding?
the purse hooks.
What are you adding now?
Lemon juice.
Lemon juice.
I added 3/4 of an ounce of Baron Jaeger, 3/4 of an ounce of lemon juice. We're gonna do a few dashes
Now this is a low ball side note.
and a
Ooh,
Gooster
good.
bitters, and then we're just gonna go ahead and top it off
Thanks, Jerry.
with a white soda.
Thanks,
Thank you,
Jerry Bear.
Jerry.
Jerry brought that down.
Cherry Bear.
And
All right.
voila, a
So
gold rush.
Gold rush. It is. And again, we did it with the rest of American whiskey. I would suggest with a sweeter. I will say this one is this goes really well with the Crown. Crown has that really sweet front. So I would go with a sweeter fronted whiskey. 1.5 ounce of the rested whiskey, 3/4 ounce Baron Jaeger, 3/4 ounce lemon juice, which you know out there is lemon. I give it a good hearty 2 to 3 dashes of bitters, but really to taste. And then white soda. And it's only about an ounce or 2.
Just whatever to top off. And that's why I wanted to check with you when I did this, when I was making it. Is it a low ball or a high ball? Because
It
what
is
it was
low ball.
going to change is the amount of soda that went into it.
Yes. Like Greg is screw gunning is where you put in the newly painted bar with logo. We put in some purse hooks. That was part of the remodel today.
Yeah, today we're done.
Today, that's
4
it.
4 months. 2 things.
It took us a while to find the motivation.
Hey, it took 4 weeks for me to get those hooks in from Amazon.
And it took 7 weeks for me to get back to work.
See, look at that. There's
What the hell have
right
I been
there.
doing? Oh yeah, I
That's a
remember.
good goddamn
vision board.
question, Keith.
Good
This
name
vision,
was vision board.
this vision board was everything.
DWVB.
All right,
You're
so
really trying to push that, aren't you?
I am.
you
I
can
know.
see.
Saying it
I call this a gold rush
And for
because
obvious
it's goldy,
reasons.
and that's the again
Of the Hans? Or
the Hans.
Like Hans?
Yeah, Hans
Goldie?
Gruber.
Like Attila the Han? Goldie the Han?
You know, of the Hans.
Of the Hans?
Good lord, Greg. Of
Okay.
course.
It's the Hans, I guess.
The Han.
All right.
Related to the Fonz.
I was just gonna say you
cousins.
spelled the Fonz wrong. Ooh, that's different. How's
Okay,
that
that's-
not too sweet for you?
Because it's honey. And to me, honey it's not just sugar. There's that,
Enough
especially with
character to it.
Baron
Oh yeah, no,
Jaeger,
it's not just the sweet. There's more complexity
that-
there, but I just didn't know.
to the honey, so it's not
I would
just sugar.
never thought you would like this because it is.
I invented this.
Just saying.
It's like that whiskey spin on a bee's knees, which I really enjoy.
It is. Basically,
Tastes
and
really
a
good.
little bit of the ginger. Another one of those surprisingly refreshing whiskey cocktails. A lot of people always think whiskey
Whiskey's
cocktails are heavy or
and
savory,
yeah.
and they don't have to be.
winter. I only drink
Yeah.
whiskey in the winter. Do you? Tim
At the Tim,
Tim?
or Jerry?
Really?
Jerry. People again wise.
it is.
It's Jerry.
What if he went by Timmy?
Well, he's got.
It's even worse.
They said,
Anyway, this is a gold rush. So yesterday we
It's
made
delectable.
It is really good.
12-mile limit.
which is also delectable and another
Today,
refreshing whiskey
another
cocktail.
refreshing whiskey cocktail. Today is the Gold Rush. Tomorrow is another whiskey cocktail. You may notice a trend here with me,
But-
and then the other ones are going to be gin. But tomorrow's it's not. It would be the savory cocktail, in my opinion.
Tomorrow's?
Are we doing the nor'easter tomorrow?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it
as a
has.
savory?
I don't find maple syrup to be refreshing.
Oh, I do.
I want that as just a voice clip left in the air. I do not find maple syrup refreshing.
Obviously.
just on the rocks
Thoroughly enjoy it.
while Greg's just
On the
Gatorade
rocks.
bottling.
Yeah.
Just Gatorading a thing of Aunt Jemima.
2 ounces of
So,
syrup straight
Is
up.
that for the maple syrup discussion? There is the people who lean to it being sweeter. There's the people who want it nuttier, and then there's the butter, the Mrs. Buttersworth, the more. What kind of maple syrup do you like?
Actually, we have one at the house. I need to get the name of it, but it's like a bourbon barrel finished.
Rebecca, if you're watching, please
Yes,
put the name,
put the name
of
of
the
it up
maple
if she's
syrup
at
you
home.
have at home.
Because I don't know if I got it as a gift or where I got it from, but it is a barrel aged maple syrup, and it is wonderful. It has an oaky finish to it,
Okay.
and you get that sweet, but then it also has a little bit of that oak kind of barrel finish to it. Now, is it real barrel? Do they just add the flavoring? I don't know.
The chips.
But
yeah.
it tastes really good for
That's
what it is.
something people at home might not know, that there are
Different ways.
To impart all these
to
flavors.
impart an oak flavor. We, in our whiskey, obviously use Missouri oak barrels from McGinnis. There are, and it's to each their own. Some wine uses oak chips.
Oh yeah, well I mean,
There's little
maple.
I don't know what size they are. I don't know.
You know,
why
when
I
you get
just
into
pretended
maple
I didn't.
syrups, it just like whiskey, cost is a big part of where the flavor came
Yes.
from.
Yes.
Yeah, like I said,
Bros, you know, just melt
I
some
think I
butter
got-
into the thing of Mrs.
Yeah, I think I
Butter's.
got this bottle as a gift, like at Christmas time or something, and I don't. That's why I don't know what it is, but it tastes really good. It doesn't taste like whiskey. You don't think it's whiskey. It's just
See,
a
I'd probably
bourbon
like that
barrel
better. I
finish.
like maple syrup to have more of a
I'll bring
the
some in
nutty
tomorrow.
taste.
You can taste it, and this does have kind of
I
a
like
nutty
the
kind of finish to it.
almondy
Yeah,
type.
this one
That's
really
what I
does
like.
kind of
Is it
have that.
family in Michigan or is it?
Family Michigan.
And that was always
I
a
have
big
family in
thing.
Michigan.
My
Hello.
our family in Michigan would bring maple syrup.
yeah.
That is.
I have family
It
in
is-
Krakow. Hello, Missouri, just Krakow. We don't go far. Drinkers are not travelers.
No, they're really
No,
We don't
I've
No.
traveled with some.
Uh-uh.
They are not.
Nope. Nope.
Thank God we
Not-
traveled on a day where we got free booze.
No,
Ugh,
nomadic
terrible.
tribe.
I wouldn't have made it.
But on that note,
terrible.
like when you get that real, maple syrup,
It
it's
is different.
thin. It's not this. It's not
it is
syrupy.
thin. It's not.
Maple syrup is not
No,
syrupy.
and this stuff is really runny too. It's
Yeah,
just like really
real
thin,
maple
yeah.
syrup is thinner.
And I got a little
So-
bottle of Cracker Barrel that I'm going to bring in.
Yes.
I'll bring some of that barrel aged stuff tomorrow.
Do it.
You
That'll
guys
be
can
fun.
taste it. It's pretty good.
So one of the reasons I like this on menus is it's a good whiskey cocktail that's not a highball, that's not the same.
No, you could sip this on a
No.
hot day,
Yeah,
sitting next
but
to the
it
pool
also
or sitting
it goes
at
well
wherever.
with a dinner. Like a lot of the places I worked were I would call heavy. Once I got out of college and it wasn't just
Yeah.
shots, heavy appetizer bars. Like I didn't really work a lot of places that had restaurant first, but it was like, ooh, you're gonna snack
It's kind of like
while
bar
you have
food
some
for the
drink.
most part.
Yeah, and this one went with a lot of shit.
Well, the first thing that comes to my head, this with wings.
No, it
Like
works
the
with
heat,
a lot of things.
The honey, all that. I
Mm-hmm.
think this would go great with wings.
One of the reasons I put this on a lot of menus, it really can go a lot of different places depending on what. And also, I find it stands up to whiskey drinkers and their want for a whiskey cocktail. It's also a really good intro to whiskey drink. The Baron Jaeger really adds.
Yes.
It's not
It's going to
heavy.
be okay. You can drink whiskey too.
You can do
You
this.
can do this.
You can do
And
this.
that
Timmy.
it would be Rebecca E. Because she's not a whiskey drinker.
Yes.
She doesn't like whiskey. She doesn't. But I think yesterday's cocktail and today, I think
Yeah.
yesterday was rum. One of them was.
Well, it
But-
was
yeah,
in there,
rum.
but it had whiskey.
Yeah.
It
But
was
yeah,
a lot of whiskey.
I think these are two that she wouldn't hate, but she probably
Yeah.
also wouldn't like. She could drink one, but that'd probably be about it.
Well, and again, a lot of the places, once I moved out of the college working, a lot of the places I worked, it was either we're going to go there for pre-dinner drinks and have one or two, or it's the post-dinner drink, which was always my favorite. I preferred it's 10 o'clock, we want dessert and a drink.
Right.
Why not both? And?
That's just a general statement that has nothing to do with bars.
No.
Keith is just why not both.
Just both.
I am,
Just both.
I am why
We were
not
talking about
both.
that earlier.
Yes.
Just both.
Yeah, that's
Just
how I
both.
was raised. I'm sorry.
Just both.
Way to go, Jerry Bear.
So,
And Karen.
no, it's mainly Jerry. Karen would have taught me better.
That's
There
hilarious.
you go. What's everybody out there drinking? If you're still with us and or care.
It's whatevs. We will do this to an empty house.
What are you drinking?
What are y'all drinking out there? We are interested. I know a couple people are playing along at home, which is fun. If you do not have it's not. You really need the Baron Jaeger for this one. This
You
week,
can't really. Well, you could substitute a little bit.
Mix some
Just honey.
vodka and honey.
Yeah.
yeah, I was like, so you could make a honey syrup. I would. Jerry is drinking a Tom Collins, which we are also doing this week because a good Tom Collins is an essential menu drink, but it's so hard to find one.
Well, and
there's what people think a Tom Collins is.
Just because they don't know any better.
Also, the amount of people surprised by the fact that Tom Collins is gin.
Yeah.
Oh, I know. It is.
There's a lot of people that think it's vodka. Every time I'm like,
You would need
no.
to specify that, much like if you ask for a martini.
But a vodka
I assume as a
Collins does
bartender,
not sound
no, it's
pleasant.
If I made a Collins, it was gin all the time.
Yes.
Oh.
Now there is a class of drinks because of it, but a Tom Collins is gin.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Somebody's
100%.
drinking whiskey neat.
not
Excellent
Rebecca.
choice. No, it is not Rebecca. His name is Jeff. Not Rebecca. Somebody's
Good job, Jeff.
whiskey neat. What is your favorite whiskey that we make? 2 questions. What is your favorite whiskey we make to drink neat? And what is your other people make favorite whiskey to drink neat?
Go first.
I want to lean here, but your cup is. I'm moving
Oh,
it
sorry.
down.
Yeah,
I'm
just
moving
move
it down.
over. Yeah.
Sorry.
Sherry cask.
Is your favorite to drink neat here?
Of what we have at the moment.
Fair.
I'm going to specify that. Out in the world whiskeys.
Out in the world. Yeah, it's hard to pin that down.
And well, every now and then we get to do it. God, that really changes like mood. Whether I'm in the taste for an Irish whiskey, I really love my Jamie 12.
Yes.
But I mean, let's see. If you start getting into the bourbons, I do enjoy me Blanton's every now and then when it comes my way.
So my favorite one to drink neat that we make is the sherry as well.
Yeah.
I think it's delightful sherry.
That's the trifecta because
Yeah.
of the ones we have right now.
Right now,
it's the sherry.
The sherry I'll drink neat. My favorite whiskey, all time in space.
Shocker.
Redbreast. 12-year. I've had the 14. I've had the 17. I even got
Cask
the
strength, right?
21. Cask strength Redbreast is my alt. I'll drink a bottle. You've seen me do it.
Long bed.
Oh, see here.
Yep.
Can you ring him out?
He has the tonic.
Yeah, the Casey tonic. And I already got a ticket in the thing.
So, yeah, I don't do a ton of bourbons.
I
I think Four
switch
Roses
around.
small batch is like one of my favorite big ones. It's a good one.
It's one I definitely wouldn't say no to. But then, even then, I found scotches I enjoyed.
I love
like
scotch.
that, and I know I butcher the names terribly, but that Abelor's Abunda, and that was a sherry cask.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yep.
I can't pick like, oh well, this is the whiskey I'm always going to get.
Somebody out there made the Gold Rush and said it was yummy. It is, and again, it is sweet, but it's not sugary. And that's the Baron Jaeger. That Baron Jaeger adds such a lovely. In our whiskey too. Our whiskey is a sweet whiskey. It's the corn. Yeah, Four Roses small batch is the select is, and honestly for the price point, it's
Not bad.
pretty phenomenal.
No, I like it better than the single barrel.
I do too. I'm not into the wheated whiskeys. I know Weller's really big right now. It's not that it's bad. It's just not my taste profile.
Outside is Four Roses.
That's what Four Roses is.
Four Roses barrel strength.
Yeah, that's a good one. The Four Roses is a real. Oh, that person's going the wrong way.
That
Side note:
happens
should
a
you
lot
come
down
visit
here.
us, it's a one-way street.
It's a one-way street.
You may not know that. You now know.
But it's
The
not
Crown
well marked,
Peach.
so it's
Somebody's
like a
drinking the.
50-50.
I've not had the peach. I've had the apple. I've had the vanilla.
I've only ever had the apple. No, I've had the maple.
That was say they had one other one at Whiskey in the Winter. The maple.
Well, the maple, and that was one of their first ones that actually came out, because I think they were trying to make sure their Canadian whiskey was super Canadian-y.
And how do you make something more Canada-y?
You had maple.
Maple.
But Catlin had the breakfast martini. Where he
Oh,
used,
that's right.
He used that. I think it was rum chata, and it was some kind of bacon vodka. It was like this
Bacon, B-A-K-O-N, the bacon. That's really good.
Yeah, and it was all of them combined made this like pancakes and bacon breakfast martini, and
It
actually it was
works.
pretty good.
It worked. It
It's
shouldn't
surprising.
have, but it did. I've not had the peach. I'm on the fence with peach.
Flavored whiskeys, I'm on the fence about in general.
I don't like many of them.
But I told you, I feel like the peach was made just as a shortcut for Vegas bombs. I can't even remember if we had that on
On that day, I'm okay with that.
on the show, or if
Yeah,
it was
all
like
the drinks
a
that use whiskey
conversation.
and peach schnapps,
Yeah,
just get the peach whiskey.
Just
It
get the
doesn't
peach
always.
whiskey.
It doesn't always
it's
equate.
not the same, but
But if you're doing shots of it, does it matter? Probably not.
No, we covered this. Shots are meant to look pretty.
Yeah. I have not
sweet.
had the Crown Harvest rye. I'm, again, not necessarily huge into the middle ryes, the 40 to 70% ryes. I want all rye or none. So, you know, give me the...
Bullet rye is
Yeah.
when I lean to a rye. Or, again, we... actually,
Dave's-
we haven't shown it off yet.
Yeah, we haven't done this yet, but we're going to use
You
this
got it right
tomorrow.
there? There you are, yeah.
This is Dave's last call rye. Now, this is not his,
His
rally
point
rye.
is more popular.
That is the famous one, but we're
But
going to use this one tomorrow, the
to-
last call rye.
Yeah,
which I'm
to loop
excited
back
about.
into the inside, Dave Wegler's,
Dave Wegler's.
makes fantastic ryes.
He does. I think his ryes are my favorite thing that he does. The Rally Point rye is just,
It's fantastic.
it's super solid. Again, I lean in general Scotch and low peated Scotches. Really like Scotch blends and then Irish whiskeys, but that's kind
Yeah.
of where I tend to lean. Trying to think of other. I mean, Blanton's is a great bourbon. I just in general, Four Roses is probably my go-to bourbon.
Bourbon. But what was it? Not the 12?
Catlin Miller, if you're watching, you did a horrible job
Horrible.
leaving a
Horrible
message
job.
about what this gentleman wanted.
You did.
Horrible job. But you're probably not watching.
No.
So, mix the apple ambush. The apple ambush and Big O ginger liquor are BFFs.
Oh, it's so
It's so good. You can do a
sweet
lot
and
of things
spicy
with that.
goodness. Oh my god.
And I'm really excited. We have a new bottle of Big O coming.
Mm-hmm.
I found some things online that we are excited about. The Blue Mustang is also here. Hers is already rung out. She ordered online, which you can do at home.
We're just poking Greg
So.
around. Making him just,
Yeah.
This way I can stay with you. Now that we have a Greg and a
Yeah.
Dave Wegler Vision
Yeah, what's Dave doing? Get to
What
work,
is
Dave.
Dave
Do that
doing?
curbside. Ugh. Anyway, we will continue this week with things that I think should be on more menus.
Things we think you should be drinking.
Yeah, these are things I think you should be drinking and be open to. A lot of them. 2 of these are new to you. Some of them you have made. Again, the Tom Collins is probably going to be the most famous, but I'm here to tell you, most people do it wrong.
Yeah. And there's
We're very excited to show you
it's
a
a
proper
very
Tom
big one
Collins.
in my family, so I'm happy to kind of.
It is a Meyer
do that.
tradition.
Although they're starting to gravitate into Pisco sours there, but they also recently took a trip.
It's new there. So, well, I think we are. Again, we're the shout outs call.
Yeah, at this point,
Call
I
your-
don't want to shout out anything because a bunch of places are getting going.
Yeah, some people are opening back up. Some people are opening in limited ways. Some people are doing something totally new. So just call and be nice and be patient and be respectful. Everybody's doing the best they can with what they got. And that's all we can really
And we
ask
all
of
got
anybody.
something a little different,
Yeah,
so-
and all you can ever ask is somebody doing their best. So we are sometime this month doing a Pisco sour, but that's later.
That's
Pisco, and we have some fun things with their.
got some things we're gonna play with.
Yeah.
There.
Also, Jason, you're not probably watching, so you just messaged me.
Yeah.
No, you did not get back to me. So find a damn day to come down here. That's for Jason.
Maybe if Jason would tune in, he'd know about this.
Maybe if Jason would watch.
Yeah. Maybe if Jason cared.
That's
Jason
what I think.
cared. Yeah.
So, we will be back tomorrow with a. What are we making tomorrow? A nor'easter.
A nor'easter, which we're gonna
excited.
have the same ingredients, and I thought about that.
Or we want to use the rye. I have
Well,
some
we
other Dave ryes too.
Well, no, we're gonna use that rye, but then I also, because of Dave, we have the ingredients to make it dark and stormy. So we can take the cocktail
we'll
that it's built
mix it
on,
up.
and we can make a dark and stormy and a nor'easter, which is the spin on a dark and stormy using rye. Thank you again, Randy, if you're watching.
Yes. Randy is the king of the nor'easter.
Well, he's the one who showed it to me. He does a lot of goofy stuff, but the nor'easter was one that definitely stuck with me.
Yeah, it is a solid one. So yeah, this week we'll be doing a nor'easter, a Collins. Today we did a Gold Rush. Yesterday we did a 12-mile
And then
limit.
we've got-
If you've not made a 12-mile limit, figure it out. Find the recipe, put it up,
After
watch
the-
yesterday's video.
After the nor'easter is one of your specialties.
Yes, and actually that's funny that you say that. Lisa just jumped on. Lisa and I have drank many a horse feathers together, and we will be doing that this week as well. So stay safe out there, everybody. Be patient.
Be good
kind.
to one another. Yeah.
Be kind to each other. Keith and I disagree all the time.
No.
Shut up. But you can mutual respect is more important than ever. Just please, if you learned anything through all of this, I hope it's to wash your hands and be respectful. And that's literally it.
That covers a lot of ground.
And what's funny is, like, I know 6-year-olds who know that, so I don't know why it's so hard for everybody else. But let's. I think actually, Lisa, I think the last time I drank more than one horse feathers was with you at Harry's for Jacinda's bachelorette party in.
Did it get out of hand?
Never. It would never. It would never get out of hand. It would not have involved
prisons.
us being removed from a karaoke bar as a group of 30-year-old women. It would never have ended in that.
So on that note,
It would never. We'll be back tomorrow. We will be pouring at 4. Also, comment. We will be continuing pour at 4 whenever we do open back up. Let us know if you would like to see it weekly or monthly. We're not going to do it daily.
We can't do this daily.
We can't do this daily once things kind of get back to normal. But we're thinking about maybe weekly. Is Thursday a good day? Just, let us know. Mm-hmm. Let us know what works for you. We're happy to oblige to an extent. But anyway, we'll let you go today. So stay safe.
Stay healthy.
And keep your spirits up. I'm going to drink this. Mm-hmm. And then I'm going to zoom in. Yes, I'm wearing my glasses